Welcome to WorldTumbler. Your world, your way. Hey, quick introduction. My name is Richard. I'm the founder of WorldTumbler. WorldTumbler is a tool I've been thinking about for years and actively working on for about 12 months. The goal is to create a community-powered platform where players, game masters, and creators can build worlds, craft characters, write adventures that can be shared with the community. Like, imagine a platform that allows for a breathing, living sort of world built by all of us. In this first video, we'll focus on the player experience by walking through the WorldTumbler user interface. We'll create a character, explore solo play with journaling. While showing these, you will also see some of our cool stuff like programmatic allocation of map resources, how we implement Fog of War, and a bit more of what we've been working on. So if you believe in the power of storytelling, creativity, and the tools that help people bring their worlds to life, consider becoming a WorldTumbler patron on Patreon. Your support fuels development and helps us to continue to innovate. WorldTumbler is an ambitious undertaking, and while we've come a long way in the last 18 months, there's so many cool features and integrations in our backlog. With your help, hopefully we can get that across the line. We're currently in alpha, and our goal is to allow all patrons to use the public beta as game master starting in August. That means that you'll be able to create a game, invite players to the game, you'll be able to run the game, and then you and your players will be able to create content to sort of experience how they all sort of work together. A couple of notes in Attributions. So if you like what you see, of course, hit the like button, share the video with others so we can grow this community, and of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss an update. And finally, shout outs to, WorldTumbler relies on the great work being done by creator Asgar, maker of Asgar's Fantasy Map Generator, and Wadabu, who makes the Wadabu's Fantasy City Generator. I've included links to their tools in the video notes below and ask that you look for them on Patreon. Okay, lots to cover. Let's get started. Let's spend a brief minute talking about user interface. Going to worldtumbler.com gives you a Auth0 login page. At that point, you log in using your Facebook, your Google account, or your email address, and you land at our landing page. Yes, the first look at our official landing page. We're going to click on the left side here at Player, and you'll see that this is your player portfolio where your characters, based on the number allowed in your subscription, are listed. You'll also notice across the top of the character portfolio, you have 3 tabs: Active, Retired, and Dead. This indicates the state of a character. The number of characters in these states is dependent on your subscription level and will be covered in a future video. Next, we have the Game Master tab. This tab shows you games that you've created, considered active, allows you to create new games if your subscription allows, and also upload maps. Look for the Game Master and the content creation videos in the next few weeks. Moving right along, we have the Content Creator tab. The Content Creator Vault is where you store and manage all of the content that you've created and uploaded. The system currently allows you to upload your creations, whether they're battle maps or adventure modules, directly to your vault, or by right-clicking in a city map or a world map. Okay, in this section, we're going to recap the import from Asgar's Fantasy Map Generator. On the left, we have an Asgar map, and on the right, we have WorldTumbler. We're going to cover the states, provinces, cultures, religions, biomes, and height map, just showing you that this map has been imported. And if you notice on the bottom right, we have a legend, which is a pop-up tab that displays information on the layer. Okay, for map resource discussion, I've zoomed in on this part of the map. You'll notice on the right-hand side in WorldTumbler that you see the individual cells. This is the view by default in Zoom, and you click on a cell, and on the right-hand side you have a slide out that says Map Details. This lists a lot of information from the Asgar tool that's been imported, geozones, elevations, things like this. And on the bottom of this list, you'll see that we have different resources, including natural, bonus, farm, and special resources, as well as one slot you don't see here, which is mineral resources. We have a list of over 1,200 different types of resources or combinations of resources that are programmatically assigned at time of map upload based on natural features brought in by Asgar's map, including biome, height map, proximity to cities, proximity to rivers, oceans. And as I click on the adjacent cell, you'll see that the resource list has changed. And finally, when I click on a cell with a city occupying it, you'll see that the city details slide out is visible. Next up, we have character creation. Clicking on the top left WorldTumbler icon to get back to the landing page, we're going to click on Player, and then we're going to click on New. Here's a quick walkthrough of the character creation process. You'll notice some circles and some arrows, and I will revisit those specifically after the montage. So that was pretty standard for the character creation process. A lot of fields, we'll get more into that. There were 3 ellipses that we called out in the video. Their generate button, the wiki page button, and the birth location process. Let's talk about those briefly. First, the generate button, which is grayed out. This is a future feature. We've thought a lot about how to integrate AI into WorldTumbler. And while we want to enhance the tool, we don't want to kill creativity. So when you build a character using this, the hundreds of fields from the character sheet can be used via AI to generate rich character portraits, detailed descriptions, or the backstory if you want to use the AI features. Another feature that we've stubbed out inside WorldTumbler is the ability to create wiki pages. Every character that is created in WorldTumbler will have its own wiki page when that feature is developed. That information combined with wiki pages from the Asgard upload on biomes, height maps, cultures, religions, states, provinces, and also we'll have cities that would serve as an encyclopedia or a Wikipedia for the entire world. We decided to require a birth location at character creation for a number of reasons. The idea here is that this is the beginning of a journey. As a character, you have start, you have a journey, and then you have an ending. So where you place this decides your first journal entry. Now pay attention to culture, pay attention to height map, as all of these are relevant to the backstory, the creation, the story that you're trying to tell as a character. In WorldTumbler, we've implemented 2 states of play. There's the solo play and the in-group play. In this example, we're going to continue Grace Glint's adventure, and we're going to move from the city map to the world map. So the first thing I'm going to do, like any character would, is look around at my surroundings. I'm going to look at my natural resources, see what's in the vicinity of where I'm at. While in solo play, the character creator has the ability to move the token around the map and enter journal notes when prompted. we think we've done some pretty cool stuff with the implementation of Fog of War. So if you noticed in the previous demo, as you moved your token around, the circumference of information that you could see moved with your token as you moved it. As you click on different layers of the map, so if we click on religion or we click on biome, then you'll see that more clearly as we head down here towards the height map. As you move around the map, it displays map area based on your character's attributes, class, level, race. So in the case of this 7th level Dwarven Druid with a high wisdom, you'll see a large circumference of height map and biome, but a rather small circumference of province and state because of the low intelligence. Well, if you're still with us, thank you for your patience while you learn about WorldTumbler. If you like what you see, please go to Patreon and sign up as a patron so we can continue development.